What's up, you guys? It's Brick, and I'm back with another video. And today I really want to talk to you about something that just has been bothering me so much. So I know a couple of weeks ago I made a video, and it was discussing racism. It was discussing George Floyd. It was discussing just my thoughts on everything that's going on in America. Well, I've gotten to the point where now I'm truthfully sick of it. I'm truthfully tired of it. I'm exhausted. I'm pissed off. And I feel like every American right now should have that same feeling. And in this video, I'm gonna kind of go off script. Most of my videos are off script. I don't really write a script. I feel like it's a little inauthentic to write a script. I know it kind of keeps all of your thoughts. kind of organized, but you know, it's better to just say what I need to say and move on. I am truthfully tired of this. I'm tired of hearing another story about somebody getting killed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about hearing, I'm tired of hearing another story of another black person being killed. I'm tired of entitled, ugly, middle-aged bitches telling people what they need to do. I'm tired of people, white, middle-aged women, telling people what they need to do, calling the police on them for no fucking reason, for minding their business, whether it's at a barbecue, at the pool, in the park, in their house. We can't do nothing. We can't do shit. They took us, and now they feel like they're entitled. They feel like we owe them something. They feel like we're the problem. We're the issue. But the issue is we allow it. We allow the racism. We don't give these people consequences. We just give them a pat on the shoulder or a pat on the wrist. 2 of the officers involved in George Floyd's death were let out on bail. That's fucking impossible. They should be in prison. They should be serving time with their counterparts. They need to suffer. Because a man that's telling you for 8 minutes and 46 seconds to stop, he's a true soul. That pig asshole Derek Chauvin is a sociopath. He said for 8 minutes and 46 seconds straight to stop. George Floyd said stop millions of times. And it couldn't process in his brain. Either he didn't hear or he didn't care. And I'm strong on number 2. He didn't care. Because he's looking in the camera, he's smiling, he's looking up and smiling like it's nothing. Like he didn't just kill somebody. Like, and I don't want to hear some bullshit. Oh, he was this. Oh, he was that. No, George Floyd was literally on the floor. Concrete. His face was on concrete. That that man on his neck was putting dead weight on his neck. He was putting his weight on the most fragile part of this man's of the human body, and that had a lot of power to kill him. And to some people, to a lot of people, it means nothing. And I sit here and I think, what if it was theirs? What if little Tommy or little Sarah got killed? It would be all over the news. But little black kids get killed every day, and it gets ignored and just swept under the rug like nothing, like it's supposed to happen. A lot of people are very confused. And when I mean a lot of people, I mean a lot of white people. There are a lot of white people out there protesting, doing more shit than me, and can acknowledge the fact that they have privilege, and yes, that they understand that there's a difference between them and their black or their POC friends. They understand they have privilege. But there are a lot of white people that don't understand, or don't want to understand, or know, they just use it in their power in a deceitful, manipulative way. They know that they either know or don't care that they have privilege in America. They have all the privilege. I saw a comment that said it was a comment regarding to the video talking about privilege in America. The video basically explains there's a white boy and there's a black boy, and they live in two different areas. There was a comment that was regarding to that video, and someone said there are a lot of white people that are homeless. My thing is this: yes, there are a lot of white people that are homeless. There are a lot of white people that are homeless, and I understand that. I might have more opportunities than my white friend, but the thing is this: I walk into a store and he walks into a store. I will be targeted. It doesn't matter what position I'm in. It doesn't matter what position he's in. And another thing regarding to white people being poor, it's easier for them to pull themselves out of it. It's hard from a rags to riches story, but imagine being either a POC or a black person. It's 50 times harder. Another scenario, my white friend and me trying to get a job. He's gonna get, even if I have more attributes than him, he's still gonna get the job. Me wearing locks in my hair and my white friend wearing locks in his hair. He's different. I'm ugly. And my people have been doing it for years. People have been putting dreads in their hair for years. But I'm ugly. But when he puts it on, he's different. When he listens to rap music, he's cool. When I listen to rap music, I'm a threat. When I walk in the store with my pants sagging, watch this kid. When he's walking in with his pants sagging, oh, he's different, or oh, he's just a kid, or oh, he's just a stupid teenager. Why can't I be a stupid teenager? Why can't I know it sounds a little odd, but why is it that a school shooter has more justice over somebody who didn't do anything? Why? Why does a school shooter don't get dragged and pushed to the ground while being arrested? Why do they get special treatment? Oh, he's just a kid with a mental illness? Oh, he's just a messed up kid? I don't understand America. And for me to say it's better, I just want to move out of America, no. Because everywhere I go, I'll still be targeted. Everywhere I go. Because people worry about superficial shit. People, not even superficial shit, the dumbest shit ever. People really discriminate you because of the pigmentation of my fucking skin. Something that I had no control over. I could have been born anything other than black, but I was born black. I can't control that. So why does that make me a threat? It's not fair. Tamir Rice was a 12-year-old little boy. I have a 12-year-old brother. He was playing with a toy gun. I can understand, but at the same time, to take that measure of action, black people getting killed for being in their house, just for being in their house. Black people being followed. They want to call us, they are scared of us. They want to call us the threats of America, but they're the threat. I'm terrified to go running. I'm terrified because of the story of Ahmaud Arbery. He would have been 27 years old or 26 years old. He would have been 26. And he got killed in cold blood on video. And it didn't take until a couple of months for people to even figure it out, to even know that this case existed. I go running every day. And now that the current state that America is in, what if I'm the next Ahmaud Arbery? I want to run and mind my business. I want to be black and mind my business. Can we have that? You already fucked up and traumatized millions of other black people. Can we please? Can my son survive? Can my daughter survive in the future? Can I survive? Can my family survive? Can you mind your business? I don't understand racism, and I never will. I don't understand why somebody hates you because of the color of your skin. I don't understand why somebody hates you because of something you can't control. Whether it's skin tone, whether it's culture, nationality, whether it's a disability, I don't understand why. People waste all that energy for that shit. There are people out there with the medicated gall to say all lives matter. No shit, we know all lives matter. But obviously, when you say all lives matter, you mean your family, you mean you. When people say all lives matter, they're not talking about all lives, meaning me. When people say all lives matter, they mean themselves. They mean white people, because that's all they know. They don't mean those kids locked in cages. They don't mean the black people with no justice. They don't mean that. They don't care about that. They only want to say it because they think you're being over dramatic. Well, listen here. To all racists that are watching this video, the day you lose your son in the hand of law enforcement, the day you lose your son or your daughter, the day your son gets followed home, the day that your little son gets killed in cold blood, The day you get taken out of your household because of your skin tone, come back to me and tell me all lives matter. The day that your daughter comes home crying because the kids thought she was ugly, I don't want to play with her because she's white. I don't want to play with her because she's too light. She's too white. I don't like her because of her hair. The day that they will never understand. They will never ever understand. Because they were never on those ships. They were never on those ships, and they will never understand. So the day you lose your son and have no justice, the day that you are underrepresented in the media, because I don't want to hear that shit of wavy hair matters, white lives matter too, because you've been represented in the media for years, for centuries. The standard of beauty is blonde hair and blue eyes. You have been represented in the community for fucking years. The Barbie dolls, from the Barbie dolls to media, and little black girls have to look at that and they feel ugly. And then, with your spoiled little rich entitled girl comes to school and calls her ugly, and she comes home crying. She feels ugly. She feels unwanted. She doesn't feel pretty. I don't want my daughter coming home saying that she's ugly, because I think chocolate skin is beautiful. We're not ugly. You're ugly. And ugliness is not what's on the outside. It's what's in the inside. And a lot of people need to fucking check themselves. Because during this movement, a lot of people have been quiet. Sometimes I feel like I haven't been doing enough. And sometimes I haven't. But this is the only way I can express my feelings. Whether it's music or whether it's a fucking YouTube video. I am tired of it. Tired. I don't know what is in some people's hearts to not understand that. To not understand how it is to feel tired. A lot of people are tired of this shit. A lot of people know somebody who's been killed. And the weight behind that, the weight of knowing that your son, your daughter, your father, your mother is not coming home. Put your fucking feelings to the side for a minute. Actually, no. Get some of those feelings and try to relate it to us. Have a little fucking empathy, because the world is not just made up of whites. The world is made up of millions of cultures. I'm sick of the go back to your countries. We're not from this country. None of us are from this country. White people are not from this country. You're from fucking Europe. You stole us from our will, so we're damn sure not from this country. Native Americans, this is their country. This was their country, and it was stolen. And they were killed for that. And you have the fucking nerve to say all lives matter. No shit. I believe all lives matter, but when I see, when my perspective, when I hear the word and the term all lives matter, it's all lives. Not just black people. Obviously not. I mean everybody. But for this time right now, for years, we're sick of it. We've been unrepresented. Nobody cared about us. Nobody cared about our screams. So when you say all lives matter, you better include black lives. People who say all lives matter just want to fucking say it to shut us up. Just want to fucking say it because they think we're over dramatic. I'm not over dramatic for saying my life matters. I'm not over dramatic because a 12-year-old little boy got shot and killed. I'm not over dramatic because a 17-year-old boy who was about to graduate high school got killed for just going to the store. gonna say that my life doesn't matter and yours matter more. That's not how the world works, honey. The world works, the world does not work under just you and just under white people. They hate us, but they steal everything from us. They hate us, but they steal our culture. They appropriate our culture. And they want to claim it as theirs, just like they claim this land. And they have the fucking nerve to tell me to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. The pledge that they can't even stay consistent to. Liberty and justice for all. No, liberty and justice for white people. There is no liberty and justice for those kids in cages. There is no liberty and justice for me and people who look like me. Liberty and justice for who? Liberty and justice for white people or liberty and justice for all? Meaning, when you say liberty and justice for all, then fucking unlock those cages and let those people go. Unlock that jail cell and let the brother who didn't do anything out. Liberty and justice for who? If it's liberty and justice for all, arrest those cops who killed arrest those policemen. Give them the longest sentences like you give a black man. Like you give a black man for doing nothing. Give them those sentences. I never stand for the pledge. I'll never stand for the pledge. I will always kneel. Nobody has liberty and justice but white people, and that's what it means. We have to do better in America. We need to do better. Whether it be small changes, because change doesn't happen. Change doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. But America needs to change. America needs to be better. America needs justice. America needs justice for all. Liberty and justice for all, just like they said. And just like my teacher forces me to stand up for, which I will never stand up for. I will never stand for a pledge that will never stand up for me. Why stand? Why are you forcing me to stand for America that can't even stand for me? We have a wacky president, a pussy-patting president, who can't even defend his own fucking country. And then you want to sit here and say Trump 2020? You want to sit here and tell me that that man is worthy of another vote? When the last 4 years have been a living hell with that man in office. I have too many people to worry about. Not only do I have to put my own life I have to put my life to the side because I have other people that matter to me right now. I don't care who gets offended by this video. I don't care. Sometimes, if a conversation is uncomfortable, it's probably because you're a part of the problem. I have family. I have siblings. I have a mother and a father. I will have a black son. I will have a black daughter. And have that taken away from me because of race is an issue. I just graduated high school a month ago. I just turned 18. What if I'll never get to see my future? What if I get killed? How will my siblings react to me getting killed? How would my parents react having a house with an empty room? Knowing that my father had a life and now he lost a life. Knowing that a mother had a life and now she has lost a life. My little brother would not have anybody to look up to if I was gone. And now he has to learn that I was killed because of this color of my skin, and he might be too. That's the problem. We need to solve the problem. Change is not overnight. Change takes time. And the only way we can change is justice. I don't want you to quit your job. I don't want you to quit I don't want you to quit because you feel like this should be voiced by a black person. The character should be voiced by a black person. What the hell is that gonna do for me? I'm still gonna get shot. I'm still gonna get killed. I don't want you to remove old Roseanne episodes of you being racist. I really don't. That's not gonna do anything for me. I don't want you to cancel yourself. What the hell is that gonna do? No. All we as people are asking for is justice. Put those cops in jail. Instead of putting them on a fucking hierarchy, put them at the same standard as your regular civilian. So knowing that if they kill somebody, they can do time because they deserve it. Because in their eyes, I'm nothing. When they put that badge on, they have power, or they think they have power, but they don't. Some people can't see that they have privilege, and some people just don't understand that they do. But the day I get killed for my skin color, the day I get killed, the day I get pulled over and they don't, they'll probably see, but they'll never understand. And that's not fair. Like I said, I know this is a very lengthy video, but I am tired. I am tired. I feel like even if I protested, even if I signed a petition, it wouldn't do anything. Even if I donated, what is it gonna do? People are still gonna be this way. People are still gonna target me. People are still gonna kill me because I'm black. I know this has been a very lengthy video, and I know it's a lot. But trust me, I am just as pissed off as the person watching this video. I am just as pissed off. I am just outraged. I'm annoyed. I'm agitated. I'm pissed. I'm livid. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of putting a hashtag up. I'm tired of just like, what is a stupid adjustment gonna do for America? For my son, for my daughter? I don't want you to make a black Barbie doll. What I'm asking for is that I want the same opportunity. I'm not asking for reparations. I'm not asking for a handout. As a black person, I don't want to be given a handout just because I'm black. No. I want to work hard, but at the same time, when I go apply for a job, or when I apply to a school, I don't want to be treated unfairly. I want equality. Meaning I want the same, I want the clean plate. I don't want to be given the dirty plate. I want the same amount of apples. Meaning that if she can get the job, I can too. Meaning if I work hard enough, I can get the job. I shouldn't be turned down because I'm black. I shouldn't be turned down because of my hairstyle. Because I have locks in my hair. Because I'm brown. I just want the same opportunities. I don't want handouts. I don't want sympathy. I don't want your pity. I don't want to hear about white guilt. I don't want your fucking scummy Apple Notes apologies. I don't want your video fake apologies that you've probably scripted. I don't care. I don't want that. I don't want to hear your fucking apologies for the millionth time. I don't want you to apologize. Just give me equal rights. That's it. This has been a long video, and I'm gonna let you guys go. So what I have to say is, stay safe. Stay safe. Be really aware of your surroundings. Always stay strong. Remember that you can accomplish anything. Don't let the fact that you're an African American. This goes out to all my brothers and my sisters. Don't let them tell you that just because you're African American, you can't succeed. Don't let them tell you that. Because that's not true. Don't let that get you down. Just because you're an African American does not mean you can't do anything. Just to all my people of color, you can achieve anything. Don't let them tell you that you're black. Don't let them tell you that you're ugly. Don't let them tell you that you can't speak your language. If you have a culture, embrace it. Don't let them tell you you can't embrace it. It's yours. Just to all my brothers and sisters, you guys are beautiful. You are beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. Just because you have broad lips, just because you have big lips and a big nose, does not mean you're ugly. That's your culture. That's who you are. Embrace that. Enjoy that. Don't let them tell you you're ugly. You are not a thug. You are not a criminal. That's only their perception of you. That's not what's true. That's not what's in your soul. That's not what's in your heart. Keep doing you. Keep walking. Keep rocking your hair. Let them bring you down. Don't let them bring you down. Let them talk. Let them say what they want to say. It only proves who they are, not who you are. But please stay safe. Good night.